Alright, clarifier settling simulation. About 1 liter. Right to here is about the 15-inch mark. Take about 4 minutes to settle it. Bulk of the sludge is at about 12 inches right now. 37 seconds into the video. Bulk of the sludge is at about 9 inches now. 9 to 8 inches. Still a few light floaters straggling up here in the 13 to 14 inch range. A little bit more in the 11 to 12 inch range. About a minute 20 into the video. 90% of the sludge is down at about 2 inches, 100 mil mark. And there's still some stragglers going up and down inside the column here. Top 2 inches is relatively clear. And small amounts still going up and down. Clear. Most of the sludge is settled down to the 90 mil mark, you know, down to 1.5 inches with a 90 mil mark on the cylinder. That's no audio. About 2 minutes and 8 seconds into the video, most of the sludge is down to that 80 mil mark settled. Top 2 inches is relatively clear. Some really fine floater is still in there. Down to the 9-inch mark. Still some small particles settling slowly down. Whole test is run over from about, I'd say, 3/4 of an inch is probably the bottom of the cylinder, and the top of the water line was at 15.5 inches. So about 14 and 3/4 inches of vertical tube of water. About 3 minutes in, most of the sludge is down to the 80 mil mark, where my finger is. Top 3 inches of the water is relatively clear. Again, some still really fine flock floating, and still some small amounts of flock in this range here, slowly settling to the bottom. It'll probably take a couple more minutes to do this, but this is fairly typical of our flock settling rate.
The scale. Portable storage truck is just one piece of the radiation.
I'll stop the video at 4 minutes here and let you know where it's at, but we zoom in. You can see some of the fine particles still kind of settling in there. There's some dirt on the outside of the glass too, so it's not all that, but internally there's a few amount left, but by the end of it, you know, we're settled down into this range here. You know, maybe 3/4 of an inch of settled solids. And that's all she wrote. Stop.